Check out the prices per pound for turkey in Trump's America. It'd be the most affordable Thanksgiving in 5 years for people. Check it out, man. Butterball, 97 cents a pound. If you want to save money, come to Walmart. Get your turkey. Cheap. $15.33 for this big old premium turkey by Butterball in Trump's America. Thank you, President Trump.
You could have got 2 more pounds of turkey for that last year. But you're right. You get less turkey this year because, like you said, this is Trump's America. But you guys don't research anything. Why is that?
Oh.
Never mind. I get it. And it took me less than a minute to find that, yep, you're right. This year, turkey is 97 cents per pound. This was as of October 21st, 2025. But wait a minute. This is a year ago, 2024 October, basically a year ago, 88 cents a pound. 88 cents a pound. That's cheaper, right? So it was cheaper in 2024. Like, you could have found this answer in less than a minute. But because all you all do is listen to what this chucklefuck tells you, you believe that, you don't research anything, and then you come on the internet and you look stupid. And here's the Walmart bundle he was talking about when he said grocery prices are 25% lower this year for Thanksgiving dinner. That's because the 2024 list had 21 items, the 2025 list has 15 items, and most of these are now great value. But anyway, like you said,
In Trump's America. Thank you, President Trump.
The President of the United States!
Very sad, but you can see how MAGA is easily duped. They don't do no research, but they believe everything. Last year, my grocery store had them for 49 cents a pound. This year, they are 98 cents. Damn. That's almost 100% increase in 1 year. I bought the same stuff this year that I did last year and paid $50 more. So things are just getting worse. Grocery stores are selling Thanksgiving turkeys at a loss to get you into the store to buy all of those fixings at high prices. My local store is advertising a Thanksgiving feast for 6 at $28. But this year they left off the salad, mac and cheese, dinner rolls, and the pie. I don't know if they're selling those Thanksgiving turkey at a loss. In fact, prices are going up because of the bird flu that happened. And a lot of the poultry farmers had lost their turkey, so had to up the price to account for the low supply.
Have y'all seen the annual Walmart Thanksgiving dinner list? Trump shared how much cheaper the list is this year compared to last year, proving that affordability is a Republican stronghold. But people were quick to point out that, of course, it's cheaper this year because the list has less items on it. And several brand name items have been replaced by great value. Can you believe how much money MAGA is saving you? We should all be saying thank you. All you gotta do is buy less and buy generic. Who would have thunk it? Who figured out the solution to that conundrum? Well, a reporter asked Trump about it, because, of course it's cheaper this year. And Trump asked what news she was with. And when she said NBC, he just said, fake news, you're fake news, and blew her off. And I have seen MAGA ecstatic over it. Look at our president calling out the lamestream media for their vicious lies. What? How was that a lie? How is that fake news? There's literally 6 less items on the list. I know I am a product of the Alabama education system, but even I am pretty sure that 21 is more than 15. They're just telling you to dismiss the easiest verifiable evidence, and MAGA's just going along with it. All you gotta do is count. No wonder MAGA believes all the insane things they believe. If they can look at 2 lists and see one that is way longer and still go, nah, President Trump said fake news, so that's fake news. That doesn't even take research. All it takes is counting. And all the free thinkers can't even do that. The party told you to reject the evidence of your eyes and ears. It was their final, most essential command.
Oh my God, this man is funny. Sometimes I wish I was ignorant enough to toss all critical thoughts and morals in the trash and join a mindless lying cult. Honestly, I think that's why they say ignorance is bliss, because once you become aware, everything will just piss you off. If you apples to apples, last year's list, it goes from $56 in 2024 to $65 today. MAGA math is weird. I don't know what MAGA is seeing, because a lot of people are struggling and people can literally see how prices have climbed. As some people are saying, I'm already buying less and generic versions each week, and my grocery bill is still 30% more than last year.
So what can consumers expect this Thanksgiving when it comes to prices?
So the good news is Thanksgiving is going to be a little less expensive than it was last year, but turkey prices are up 40%.
Phil Lempert is a food industry analyst known as the supermarket guru.
Turkey prices, why are they up this year?
There's a shortage of turkeys because of bird flu. Over the past few years, we have less turkeys and less chickens, and that's what's creating this influx of prices.
Average frozen wholesale turkeys are $1.32 per pound. That's up from 97 cents per pound last year. Feast favorites, cranberries, are up 6%, while green beans are up 32%. However, staples like lettuce, milk, soft drinks, and potatoes are flat or up slightly from a year ago, while butter, bread, and eggs are down.
Are tariffs having an impact at all on grocery prices?
Absolutely. There's no question. Whether it's an imported product like olive oil or imported cheeses or imported wines, tariffs have an effect. But also, let's not forget, there's a tariff on aluminum cans. So that, in fact, even on our canned pumpkin, is going to increase those prices.
Grocery chains, including Walmart, Aldi, and Lidl, have deals to feed a family of 10 for $4 or less per person. All include turkey, stuffing, potatoes, pie, and other sides.
What they're doing is they're putting together 10, 15, 20 items in a bundle, and that way we're forgetting about what the price is, but we're looking at the price per person.
Thanksgiving wouldn't be as expensive this year, but turkey prices are up. What? I don't know where he came up with that, because if the main staple of Thanksgiving is the turkey and it's up in price, then how is Thanksgiving going to be cheap? I understand you can substitute everything else, but the turkey is the one that's the main star of the show.
You really want to know? Yeah. The answer is you, motherfucker!
As I was doing my research on this topic, I also noticed that how Fox News likes to play both sides. They would say that people are starting to see how things are tough and prices are high, but then in the next clip, they'll also say how things have become cheaper. Just check it out and let me know if I'm wrong.
But the question is, this year, how much are those favorites gonna cost? According to the American Farm Bureau Federation's 40th annual Thanksgiving dinner survey, this year's meal will cost you about 5% less than last year's.
This is the third straight year of declines, but we saw record highs in 2022. And while we're coming back down, we still haven't gotten to pre-2022 levels.
The group gets volunteer shoppers to check grocery store prices all over the U.S. during the first week of November. Those shoppers look at the same items every year. Stuff like cranberries, rolls, stuffing mix, and this year's big price dropper, turkey. Interestingly, the Farm Bureau says wholesale prices for the big birds are up, but Thanksgiving deals bring retail prices down.
So grocery stores can kind of continue to offer deals and coupons and specials to get people in the store.
We did hear some skepticism among shoppers.
I feel like grocery shopping has gone up, so I don't think I actually believe that.
Pretty much everybody said lower prices would be something to be thankful for.
And even someone said here, I don't know where they're getting those numbers, because I just paid $180 for most of the items I need for our family dinner. Let me know if I'm reaching. I could be wrong, and I don't mind admitting to that. But obviously, with everything going on, we definitely know that prices couldn't have come down. Unless you're trying to get alternatives or you're trying to reduce the amount of items you're getting. That's when I can see maybe prices going down, as we've seen with other examples.
Donald Trump is catching a lot of flack for claiming that Thanksgiving is cheaper this year thanks to his administration.
Our Thanksgiving this year coming up will cost 25% less than sleepy Joe Biden's.
Turns out he was actually just talking about a specific promotion, Walmart's Thanksgiving package, which they're pricing lower than last year by outright removing, replacing, or downsizing multiple components. The art of the deal. In reality, grocery prices have been rising since Trump took office, continuing a grueling trend that started with the COVID-19 pandemic during Trump's first term. And a big reason this is happening is corporate consolidation in the food sector. What might look like a dazzling array of infinite choice is really just a mirage, meant to disguise how a handful of powerful companies control the majority market share of about 4 out of 5 items we buy every day in the grocery store. And coincidentally, we've seen the highest inflation increases in the industries and companies that are most consolidated. Because when large companies dominate markets like this, they feel no pressure to decrease their prices. That means that their prices are decided by other considerations, like, for example, whether or not their investors and executives want a third vacation home. They may claim that they're increasing their prices because they need to combat rising production costs, when in actuality, corporate profits rose 5 times greater than inflation from 2020 to 2022. Companies are increasing prices way more than they need to deal with things like supply chain issues. They're doing it because they can, and because they know nobody will stop them. Especially since Trump replaced the one person who promised to do anything about that, Biden's FTC chair, Lina Khan, who sued companies to block major mergers and prevented monopolies from forming. And while Trump said he'd pick back up some of Khan's efforts, like an investigation into the Big Four meat packers, it remains to be seen what he'll actually do.
I've already priced out my Thanksgiving from Walmart this year. It's about 25% more expensive, not less. My God. I feel sorry for people who can't even do Thanksgiving, even with these prices.
Right, wait, is this really happening? This is a whole new level of Thanksgiving budgeting. The cost of Thanksgiving is getting so wild that some hosts are reportedly starting to charge their guests a fee just to cover the meal. And then get this, some people even putting out a tip jar for extra contributions. Well, it's definitely controversial. You have to admit that groceries are getting expensive. So would you ever ask your family to pay for their plate of turkey and stuffing? Let us know if you agree or disagree in the comments below.
If you have to ask for money, you shouldn't host Thanksgiving or any other holiday.
Well, no fucking shit.
That's ridiculous. We all bring a dish. If you can't, no problem. We are family, we can make it work. I mean, I love that. That's the whole spirit of Thanksgiving.
There's been this claim that keeps going around that Trump has lowered the cost of Thanksgiving dinner. This comes from an announcement from Walmart that the price of Thanksgiving dinner in a basket of goods that they assemble for marketing purposes is down 25% compared to 2024. From the AP, quote, the 2025 basket costs less than $40 and feeds 10 people, about $4 a head, according to Walmart. In 2024, a basket for 8 costs approximately $56, less than $7 per person. That's about a 25% decrease. So that's where that number comes from. Okay. That's what everybody is citing. But the baskets differ significantly. For example, this year's includes just 15 items compared to last year's 29.
God, that's half the items. That's half the Thanksgiving.
It gets better when you consider what they cut. It's missing many dessert items, including pecan pie, mini marshmallows, and muffin mix, as well as savory items such as sweet potatoes,
oh my God,
yellow onions, and celery stalks.
Motherfucker, that's the sides.
Plus, the amount of each item varies. Customers were promised a 10 to 16 pound turkey in 2024, but a 13.5 pound one this year.
Nice.
And they get 1 can of cream of mushroom soup instead of 2.
Motherfucker, you get turkey and a side. What is going on, man?
They took out half of the items and said, oh yeah, it's cheaper. It's a marketing ploy that Trump claimed credit for. What are we doing? It's meaningless.
Why will Walmart purposely mislead the public? Oh yeah, run by billionaires. Who would have known? But guys, let me know what you're experiencing when it comes to shopping and Thanksgiving. Are you guys making substitutes? Are you seeing that the prices are up or are they down? Leave your comments down below. Also, I hope you guys have a happy Thanksgiving. If it's your first time to the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also, check out this video. I'm sure you're definitely going to enjoy it. But nevertheless, I will see you guys when I see you. Peace.